the stream last time. Luckily, they did happen because there was some stuff that happened that probably would have got me in trouble. So, anyways, we get to start off with where the video actually ended because I was having some issues with my password, and I think whenever I was like trying to get this all taken care of, it like closed off my stream, which is really good because anyways, um, we got logged in here. I just ended up creating a fresh account here. So we're gonna go and I'm gonna go ahead and explain how to create a quick avatar so you can just kind of jump into NeosVR. And so you just go to readyplayer.me, and then whenever you jump on here, you'll have an option to just create an avatar if you want to. Or you can create an account, or you can log in if you're familiar with that. So if you log in, if you click on this down here, it'll usually just say create an avatar, or if you're logged in, it'll say enter hub. But since we already created an avatar, we're not going to go through that process. You can do a lot of cool stuff. You can create a pretty neat avatar with it. And I just created a generally pretty simple, yeah, I just made a generic fucking, just a really generic Neos, not Neos, but Matrix kind of avatar, because we're kind of in that vibe right now. So, but anyways, once you create your avatar, and once it's done, it'll you'll have your avatars in your account and stuff like that. And all you gotta do is click on this down here, this little button, and then download your file, and that's your model. That's your actual model. So now I'm not going to show this to you here because there's stuff in the folder that I don't want to be showing. But you just click on this, and it'll take you directly to that file. So once you do have that file in front of you, and just remember what it's named and stuff, you can drag and drop it to your desktop, and then here's your file. This one, my desktop's cleaned up a little bit, so particularly for this thing here. But now we are going to jump into Neos, and I'm going to show you how fast it is to create your avatar. So here's going to be the beginning of the Neos stream, and from there we're just going to kind of explore and do stuff after we get this little first part done. Because I'm sure that once we're in there, and once I'm kind of explaining this to you guys, somebody else will probably start showing off like what cool stuff is available in NeosVR. And I'm kind of hoping that does happen, because it'll show you what I was talking about. There's some really cool stuff. So let's get the game going first of all. Make sure that you guys can see me at least for this part, or I have to shift over everything. Airlink connections lost. Alright, so I'm going to connect to Airlink. We're not going to do any wires today because I'm over that, that's for sure. And nice. Okay, so we are already almost ready to go. Ooh, yeah, and I have a thing for that. Alright, so now first of all, download your game, obviously, do all that stuff. I'm not gonna go through all that stuff because we already know what we need to do to get a game going. So start up your game. Obviously, you got to start up the game to start, importing your character. So once we've got that stuff going, you've got. Oh, you know what? That might be complicated for you if it's going to start in full screen mode. Yep, it is going to start in full screen mode. All right, so let me see. There might be an easier way. I'm not about to let you see all my files on my desktop, but so all right. So if you want to, if you know how to navigate your computer, you can do it that way. If you don't have the ability to get this minimized or to get this out of full screen mode, but basically you can just drag that file that I told you about from your desktop. You can just drag it into your C drive, and then you can just click on this, and then it would just be in that list right there. So I'm not going to do that because I don't need to. So what I am going to do is I am going to grab that file and drag and drop it. So let me go ahead and just do this real fast. Okay. Alright, so we got that figured out. Alright, cool. So, alright, so we just dragged and dropped the folder, or the file, that specific GBL file into here. So, anyways, like I said, if you click on file import, file browser, and if you click on your C drive, it usually, or if you want to just navigate it, you can just generally get to this point. But if you drag and drop the file directly to your game, then this pops up right here, this little thing. So you're going to click on, it's going to be importing because you just dragged and dropped that thing, you're importing it. So, and then it's a 3D model, of course, regular avatar, humanoid height, auto-humanoid height, and then run and import. It just goes through that, and there you go. That is our model. All right, so now that we've got our model, let's go ahead and the A button on your Oculus, not the A button, but the X button, or the A button on your Quest controller is what will bring up this menu here. So we're gonna turn seated mode on because I'm sitting down. Yeah, that's gonna show. I'm gonna show you that too. But once you have your model imported, you can look around at it and say like, oh, okay, that's cool. So now we need to create an avatar. So click on that. Now, if you're not seeing this whenever you press the A button, you're going to click on home right here. Okay. And then you can see all this stuff. But we're going to, since we just clicked on create an avatar, we're going to put this menu away. And we are going to get rid of use symmetry. And then keep that stuff there. So, all right. We are going to add our hands there. Here's one. Here, let me see. Grab this other hand here. You're literally adding a skeleton to this hand now. You just gotta make sure that you line them up with the digits there, see? Because if you have like a Vive tracker, those are gonna be your fingers. But you can see the wrists and stuff, so like once you do that, let's see. So by the way, see these little eyeballs here? If you put these eyeballs behind your sunglasses and put them in your eyes where you normally would be, you're gonna see the sunglasses. So if you have like the translucent sunglasses, you can see that and that'd be kind of cool. But if it's annoying, then put it in front a little bit here. make sure that the positioning is right too, because you're gonna look at that as if it's a real head. All right. So you got that in. And there, like I said, position is important, and then so is the angle and stuff like that. Because whenever you're looking at that, the model's head is going to be like the VR headset this is the orientation that you're going to be seeing out of. So if the model's head is like down or whatever, it's gonna stick to that. It's gonna stick to that thing as if it was like attached to you, like actually. So that's it for that. All right, so we are changing this up here. All right. Align tool anchors. We want to do that. I think that okay. So this is the part that I forgot. Unfortunately, I don't remember how to. I don't remember how to add the tool anchors. So that's going to be something that I'm sure that somebody's going to have to answer for us. Anyways, create that. All right. Now we have our avatar, and I'm gonna be jamming out with you guys here in a second. But so use your trigger, and then you can equip that avatar, and that's it. You're done. Like literally, how to create your avatar. And like I said, there's like tools that you want to add to your avatar that are going to be important, and that's going to be something that that we'll probably need to get into. But right now, we are not going to get into that because I need to set up my stream because we are about to go check out NeosVR like on a real note. So let's do that. Let me see. Let me make sure that I'm a little bit more conscious about how I'm doing some of these things here, because I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. I'm not sure if that works. All right. All right, so here we are. I think we've got it going on now. Not quite, but almost. All right, so I think we're good to go. And now, there we go. Now we got some VR going on. Cool. And then you guys can hear me. I'm going to have to figure out something to do with the... Oh, that's right. I'm going to show you some microphone settings and stuff, and maybe that'll be fine. Okay, cool. We'll just work with that. I'm going to see if I can complicate things less as we're going on. And I really hope that this headset microphone is not picking me up, because it makes me sound like I have a really bad lisp that I don't. I mean, I guess I kind of do, but it's not really that bad. All right, so let's get into it. NeosVR. Pew. All right, so after... Oh yeah, one of the other things I didn't show you how to do is we didn't freaking save the avatar. So don't do that. Once you God, I can't believe I did that. See, this is why you don't have me explain anything. So once you drag and drop your file and you do those things in VR, and then put the skeleton to it and stuff like that, you're going to need to save your your damn thing too. So yeah, I think it's B. Hold B. Is it? I think there's a grab item. I think their scaling is enabled. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna actually do proper, but we'll see. Okay, so anyways, here's me. This is my actual self. All right, so can you guys still see me? I'm gonna see if that stream is actually popping up and being actual and real. No, it doesn't look like anybody's said anything since then. Okay, cool. So, anyways, we've got our avatar, and this doesn't come with it. This is something else. Anyways, we can jump into now that we are, now we've got anything going on, we can jump into here, check out what's going on. So I was, you can look at that, or you can go to your home, press the A button or the X button or the A button. Go to worlds down here. Oh yeah, by the way, this stuff right here matters too. So if you want to select on this is mute. This is for a bubble. Like, so that means if anybody wants to be anywhere near you, or if you want to be heard or spoken to, they have to be within this bubble. So this is the whisper mode. This is general chat mode. That means that the bubble is invisible and also larger radius.
This is yelling mode, so that means that you can yell louder than that general radius. And then this is basically the entire sim, the entire world or whatever. So we're gonna go with whisper because we don't want to go and do too much. I definitely don't want to be in fucking. I definitely don't want this pink shit going on the entire time though. But anyways, let's see. We're gonna go to Worlds and we are going to check out what kind of stuff is out there. So I haven't been to anything really. I've been to one club so far, and that's it. That's been my entire exposure to NeosVR. I've been to the other thing that I was in was the tutorial area, which by the way I definitely recommend you checking out, especially whenever you're not high like I was, because I couldn't fucking figure out left and right from anything because I was high as hell. But anyways, yeah, check out the tutorial areas for like creating characters and avatars and things like that. You can look for avatars somewhere else too if you'd like. I haven't done that yet. I'm sure that there is, but like the user interface and stuff like that, as long as you know what to look for, it's really kind of nice. It's really actually kind of nice. So like the problem is everything that's cool like this has a huge learning curve. Second Life had a huge learning curve. It really is. It's really complicated sometimes if you don't know what you're doing. You can, by the way, do stuff to make it simple. You could just drag and drop your avatar if you fucking find something that that you found on a website or something. You're like, oh, it's a 3D model that's really cool. I want to use that. Just drag and drop it in here. Drag and drop it, and then you can just customize it in this world, in this game. You don't have to go through Blender and things like that because you can use something like Blender in this game. It's like crazy. It's just amazing. Not only that, but all the options that you have for customizing your avatar in Second Life, like for example, changing the texture of like the mesh or whatever, you can do that in here too. You can change the texture to whatever 3D model that's in your inventory. You could just change it. It's as simple as that. That's how powerful this NeosVR is. You've noticed, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm gonna have to find something. So let's go and find a club. So club and CLUB. So club. So I went to. I haven't been there yet. So let's check this one out. Let's check this one out. I mean, my throat's all dry and starting to have problems talking again. All right, so for the best experience, please wait here till you are loaded in. Flashing lights. Am I fully loaded in? Oh, now we've got some music. All right, can you guys hear music? Let's see. No, you cannot. There we go. Now we have sound from the game. Cool. That's alright. There's no sound going on before this anyway. We are in the zone today. Alright, so here's our first NeosVR club. Oh yeah, by the way, one of the annoying things that I don't like about this is whenever you join a new world, you usually have to grab your character again. It's pretty annoying, yeah, I know, but oh well, I guess. So, alright, where were we? Want to make sure that we are in whisper mode. So I'm not digging this. I guess we don't really need this right now. physics are here.
Let me see you get down.
Are these actually people? I don't think they're actually people. Yeah, I don't think that's people.
Let me see you get down.
That's weird. So cool, like you can actually have like physics and touch stuff. So another thing too is you can
Mye det skjer høye.
you can feel
Hei, I ser. Logix, hablas español?
Get down.
like some parts of the guitar.
Extender delle Kuppel høye.
Let me see you get down.
Ad Inferno høye. Hi Caps, Dankeschön für 7 Monate.
Let me see you get down.
Dankeschön.
Get.
Probably a little bit too loud for me.
Let me see you get down.
Cool. What else do we have here?
Let me see you get down.
Mushrooms and stuff? Like, this is like definitely a little rave cave. This is cute.
Let me see you get down. Let me see you get down.
Alright, so we are back to where we began. So,
Let me see you get down.
Var det automat den her? Man vet ikke, ikke det.
Let me see you get down.
Ich meine... Hä? Hä?
Let me see you get down.
Kylie DJ, thank you for the 5...
okay, so now that has been done. I mostly wanted to show off this portion, this kinds of stuff here. And now that I have completed this portion, I don't even know what to do, because like, where do I go to stream? And like, where do I go do stuff like that? We can explore stuff together for sure, but I'm worried that like we might show some stuff that, I don't know, we'll have to see. What do we got going on here? How many people have joined us? I think we might actually call it, because we need to get some lunch and stuff like that. And I think the main things that I wanted to talk about today have been like kind of pretty much gone over. So that way we can probably start actually doing something cool, and then like meeting up here as like a kind of a like a lobby of sorts or whatever, you know what I mean? Because like this is way better than VR chat. Like VR chat is complete trash. That's what my opinion is, and that's because I came from fucking Second Life. VR chat was garbage. Nobody that came from Second Life liked VR chat. It was terrible. This though, very powerful, very customizable. You can do whatever you want. You can just do anything in this game. It's just amazing. It's the real metaverse, and you have the ability to make money in here, and the ability to work in VR. You can do all the things that, like, for example, if you have like a pen and paper, you can set it to like physically be virtualized and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm just saying, like, you can do stuff like in virtual world and like have the feedback to be able to accomplish if it was like the virtual world is as if it was in real life and stuff. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, I need food and I'm starving, and that's the reason why I'm kind of getting all dry mouth and stuff. So there you go. I'm going to call it for now, and I will be back for the normal stream time later on at around 6 p.m. That's our Saturday slot, and that's going to be what it stays at. So I don't know if we're going to play some more NeosVR. I'll go ahead and leave that up to you guys. But in the meantime, save the game before you do anything, just in case. And then that is it.